The road to WrestleMania has started! And tonight, Smackdown is reeling off of the Royal Rumble and live from the FedEx Forum in Memphis and presented by Progressive, your triple-threaded out-of-home and more. And we have a packed show for you tonight, ladies and gentlemen, including the return of the man. The winner of the 2021 Women's Royal Rumble, Becky Lynch, comes around tonight. She will give us her first statement. Smackdown tonight, huge Champions versus Champions main event as the Intercontinental Champion Shinsuke Nakamura goes one-on-one against the WWE Champion Seth Rollins. That takes place in our main event tonight. First time ever matchup coming your way. Mr. Money in the Bank Finn Balor goes one-on-one against the Undisputed Era's Kyle O'Reilly. Smackdown tonight. And another first time ever we're watching tonight on Smackdown. It's the Smackdown Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. We're going to have our tag team division fighting for the opportunity to face the Usos for the Tag Team Championships at WrestleMania. Tonight we'll kick off the tournament when DIY goes one-on-one against Lucha House Party, and we'll continue to have matches every week with the finals taking place at Fastlane next month. The Dusty Classic on SmackDown tonight. And we are kicking things off with a big rivalry that continues on SmackDown.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from San Diego, California, Nia Jax.
It was back at the Royal Rumble when Nia Jax and Charlotte Flair could not keep their hands off of each other. The result was that Shayna Baszler and Naomi took the opportunity to concentrate on winning or retaining the SmackDown Women's Championship. At the end of the day, it was Shayna Baszler, the one who retained the championship last week at the Royal Rumble, leaving both Jax and Flair in the dust. Charlotte Flair obviously has this inherent issue with Nia Jax ever since Jax defeated her back at No Mercy in December. To this day, Flair has not been able to get one over on Jax. But Jax certainly has felt the wrath of Charlotte Flair on more than one occasion. Tonight, Flair has the opportunity to build on what we've learned the past couple of weeks and perhaps try to score a much-needed victory against the Irresistible Force. Huge match tonight to kick off SmackDown. It's Jax and Flair one-on-one. There's the bell. Here we go. Oh, look at Jax going right after Flair. And this obviously, to this point, Flair hasn't been able to figure out a way to manage the power that Nia Jax is obviously flexing on her. Here's Flair hooking Jax in for a neck breaker. Kick there, Jax. Grounded. This is one of the few times that you're going to be able to see the Irresistible Force grounded. And of course, Jax blocking Flair quickly wipes her out. With that clothesline, Flair is down. Flair now in the corner at the mercy of Jax, but Flair turns it into a DDT, spiking Jax on the canvas. Goes for a kick in the back. She gets it successfully. Flair trying to get Jax back to her feet. Kick to the plexus, hooks her in, swinging neck breaker. Jax in trouble, trying to use the ropes to prop herself back up. Flair staying on top of her. Jax rolls out of the ring, perhaps a little bit of frustration for Jax as she leads Flair on a wild goose chase, and it was all a trap to create some separation between Jax and Flair, and for Jax to take control here. As Jax hits that shot on Flair, Flair fires back and forth we go. Flair! Planted down by Jax. Now Nia is on the top rope. Flair pulls her leg, brings her back down. Jax in a precarious position here. Shot to the face by Flair. Jax is down. Jax rolls. Tries to fight back. She does. Wipes Flair down. Flair on the canvas. Shoulders to the mat. Isn't enough. Flair with a power out. Flair back to her feet. Tries to go after Jax. Jax with the reversal. Goes for the knee right to the ribs of Charlotte Flair. Now it's Flair, the one that's using the ropes to try to get back to her feet. Here's Jax using the ropes to her advantage. She can't keep that going for a while. She has to break that up. Flair now in the corner. Top rope. Jax has Flair in a precarious position. It's going down. I'm yelling timber of the superplex. Of the superplex, Jax for the cover, shoulders down. Isn't enough to put her away, and a kick out at 2. Now, Jax hooks her in for the bear hug. And Charlotte Flair may need to find a way out of this, otherwise this match is over. Off the bear hug. Flair hammering down onto the head of Nia Jax to get her to break it up, and she does. Jax, however, still blocking Charlotte Flair. And Flair over the third row, bad intentions, and down to ringside. This match continues when Smackdown returns. We're back live on Smackdown. It's Charlotte Flair versus Nia Jax one-on-one. As Flair gets drubbed once again over the third rope down to ringside. Nia Jax once again flaunting her prowess over Flair here. And Nia Jax has got Flair in the corner. We've seen this before. Jax putting Flair through the barricade. If we've seen it once, we've seen it twice. Flair falling victim again to the power of Nia Jax. And Nia Jax is now in the ring, perhaps expecting a count-out victory over Flair. Flair obviously in a bad position after being put through the barricade. And at the count of 9, Flair returns to the ring and Jax rolls out. And the match continues on the outside. I think Jax had to be frustrated that Flair broke the referee's count. She made it back to the ring in time. And Flair moves out of the way. This could be an opening for the Queen. As they're now trading shot to the chest. Once again going right after the ribs. And you gotta imagine the torso of Charlotte Flair is not in a great condition after all the damage done by Nia Jax. Especially after being put through that barricade. Her back has to be killing her. We got a count of 7 here. And Flair with the reversal. Flair lands on her feet. Flair sends Jax into the steel steps. count of 8 here. And Charlotte Flair in control of Jax. And Charlotte Flair technically makes it in the ring before the count of 10. This match is over.
Here is your winner, Charlotte Flair.
Well, a win's a win, and Charlotte Flair on a technicality walks out victorious tonight. We have a lot still to come right here on SmackDown. The man will come around. The winner of the 2021 Women's Royal Rumble, Becky Lynch, will give us her answer on who she's facing on WrestleMania tonight. Here on SmackDown, still to come, our big main event. It's champion versus champion. Shinsuke Nakamura, the Intercontinental Champion, against the WWE Champion, Seth Rollins. That's tonight, and of course, it's the beginning of the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. One of these teams will go to WrestleMania to take on the Usos for the tag team titles. Who will it be? We'll find out in the coming weeks. Tonight, DIY takes a Lucha House Party on SmackDown. And we're back live on SmackDown as Mr. Money in the Bank is set for action.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland. Weighing in at 190 pounds, Finn Balor.
Well, Finn Balor asked for this match here tonight against one member of the Undisputed Era, and the member who stepped up was Kyle O'Reilly after Adam Cole and the rest of the Undisputed Era have been making light of Finn Balor and criticizing the way that he hasn't used his Money in the Bank briefcase yet. Of course, we know Finn has until May to use that Money in the Bank briefcase. The Undisputed Era certainly taking issue with Finn Balor and his position as Mr. Money in the Bank here on SmackDown. Kyle O'Reilly, though, was the only one who said yes, he would step up to fight Mr. Money in the Bank.
And his opponent, representing Undisputed Era from Vancouver, British Columbia, weighing in at 200 pounds, Kyle O'Reilly.
Let's take a look at one of the posts, specifically the one made by Adam Cole. This was this past week on Twitter. He said, "Throwback Thursday to when I had the Money in my briefcase, back when it meant something. Shout out to Walking Afterthought, Finn Balor." Of course, we know this time last year, Adam Cole actually had the Money in the Bank briefcase. He hadn't cashed it in yet. So I don't really know exactly what Adam Cole is talking about. I think Adam Cole just felt that perhaps he was in a better position than Finn Balor is right now. He was perhaps more relevant than Finn Balor is right now. Nonetheless, Finn Balor is no chump. He's Mr. Money in the Bank for a reason. He's a former two-time WWE Champion. Nonetheless, as the bell rings and we get underway with this first time ever matchup of Finn Balor and Kyle O'Reilly, it doesn't take away the fact that the only person in the Undisputed Era who said yes to Finn Balor's challenge for match here was O'Reilly. O'Reilly and Balor trading submission maneuvers here, controlling the head. Some great chain wrestling as Balor sends O'Reilly into the ropes. Sling Blade! Now O'Reilly in trouble here as Balor controls the arm. O'Reilly gets back to his feet, collar over tie-up. O'Reilly now controlling the head of Balor. Balor looking to break free, he does. Balor takes a beating here from O'Reilly. Balor looking to fight back, going for the knee to the ribs of Kyle O'Reilly. O'Reilly, a former tag team champion, multiple-time tag team champion with Bobby Fish, and on Smackdown, a submission maneuver locked in. Finn Balor applying pressure on O'Reilly, but O'Reilly looking to fight back. He gets out of it. But this is pretty much the first array that we see O'Reilly having a singles match, and this could be an important singles match for O'Reilly. A victory here could mean a lot as Finn Balor takes it to the ropes. Tope con Hero, and down goes O'Reilly. And right here in front of us, O'Reilly looking to create some separation, sends Balor into our table twice. But Balor still blocks the kick here. Doesn't let O'Reilly catch any momentum up of that. O'Reilly is back in the ring. Balor on the apron. Count of 6 here from the official, and Balor uses the ropes to his advantage. Heads to the top rope. Looks down on O'Reilly. And Balor, oh no! O'Reilly getting both of his knees up, blocking Finn Balor, and Balor now in trouble. Going for a kick here, Balor ducks. They lock up again. O'Reilly pushes him off. O'Reilly takes him down. Back into these punches by O'Reilly. And that turns into a submission maneuver. The armbar is locked in, and O'Reilly putting Balor in a predicament. Balor breaks free. Kick to the plexus, hooks him in, plants him down. And O'Reilly's got to keep him going. He keeps him hooked. And look at this. Look at the power of Kyle O'Reilly. Good grief. Insurmountable power by Kyle O'Reilly. As Balor gets back to his feet. And O'Reilly hooks him in, brings him back into the ring. And this one is all O'Reilly at the moment. Beautiful suplex. Now Kyle trying to follow it up, but Balor says no thank you. O'Reilly sending him to the Rhodes drop kick, down he goes. The drop kick going for a senton. O'Reilly moves out of the way, and this is an opening for O'Reilly to continue his dominance here. Goes for a cover, shoulders down, isn't enough, and a kick out by Balor. The way that O'Reilly has asserted his dominance here over Finn Balor as he locks in that submission maneuver again. Going for a kick to the plexus. Balor blocks him, and O'Reilly is down. I don't know what Finn was going for there, but it opened the door for O'Reilly to hit another lethal combination. And now O'Reilly is on the ropes, at the mercy of Finn Balor. Stomping right there on his chest. O'Reilly on the apron. Balor with bad intentions. DDT on the hardest part of the ring. I agree with the WWE Universe here in Memphis. This is awesome. An incredible match so far between Balor and O'Reilly as Balor hooks him in, plants him down on the Cole Hart crown here at the FedEx Forum. Certainly a swish in the momentum of this match. After Finn Balor had taken all of these punishment from Kyle O'Reilly, O'Reilly now getting the other end of the story. Balor once again crashes and burns. O'Reilly looks to capitalize off the mistake. Shoulders on the mat, isn't enough to put him away. Balor powers out at 2. going for a kick. Balor moves out of the way. Shoulders down. Schoolboy, is it enough to put him away? Yes, sir! Balor sneaks a victory over O'Reilly.
Is your winner, Finn Balor.
O'Reilly is pissed off as Mr. Money in the Bank squeaks the victory and gets one over on the Undisputed Era. Ladies and gentlemen, still to come, the man comes around. The winner of the 2021 Women's Royal Rumble, Becky Lynch, tells us who she's facing at WrestleMania tonight. Also, our big main event features our two top champions. Intercontinental Champion Shinsuke Nakamura takes on WWE Champion Seth Rollins. That is our big champion versus champion main event tonight. And of course, coming up next is the beginning of the 2021 Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. One of these teams will go to WrestleMania. DIY will go one-on-one against Lucha House Party live next. And we are back live. It's time for the Dusty Classic to begin.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 400 pounds, Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa,
DIY making their way out here as we kick off the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. And it's very easy the way this tournament is going to go. You're going to see one match from the tournament each week on Smackdown leading up to Fastlane, where we will have the finals of the tournament. The winner of the Dusty Classic will earn an opportunity at the WWE Tag Team Championships at WrestleMania. So the Usos
and their opponents, at a combined weight of 336 pounds, Kalisto and Lindsay Dorado, Lucha House Party.
The Usos are current tag team champions. Have to keep an eye out for these tournaments. Their challengers at WrestleMania will come out of the Dusty. Of course, we're officially on the road to WrestleMania, a little over 2 months away. There's the bell. Here we go. The Dusty Classic is underway. Kalisto starting this match off with Johnny Gargano. Gargano now controlling the arm of Kalisto. Back to the Coronel elbow tie-up. The two in the corner. Pressed up against the ropes. Referee asking them to break it up. Kalisto looking to take advantage here, but Gargano with the reversal. Gargano now sending Kalisto into the corner. He bounces off. Kalisto gets out of the way. Goes for a kick on Gargano. Gargano spikes him down with the Huracan Rana. Hooks the leg to try and advance and a kick out. And Gargano follows it up with a suplex cover, but to close the ropes. Very interesting facts about most of the teams that you're going to see in the Dusties, that most of them have not held the WWE Tag Team Championships. And that goes for the Lucha House Party and DIY. DIY, of course, former Tag Team Champions over on NXT. Shoulders down, hooks the leg, is enough to put Gargano away here, and advance to the next round of the Dusty. Gargano getting out of the hold by Kalisto here. Beautiful neck breaker by Gargano. Now Kalisto in the wrong zip code. He avoids attack there by kicking Gargano in the face. Clothesline right to the back of the head. Gargano is down and Kalisto is in control. Gargano pushing Kalisto off. Kick to the plexus. Kick again. Gargano trying to go shot for shot here with Kalisto. Gargano with a fury of punches over on the former Cruiserweight Champion. Now Gargano planting Kalisto down on the mat. Things are not looking good for Lucha House Party here, as Gargano sends Kalisto into the corner. This time we do have a tag. Gargano plants him into the knee, and Ciampa follows it up, kicking Kalisto's head off. Shoulders down, hooks the leg, is it enough, and a kick out. Kalisto goes for the kick. Ciampa blocks it. Knee. Kalisto desperately needs a tag here as he gets sent to the corner. And Ciampa looking to capitalize here. Bounces Kalisto off the corner. Hooks him in. Suplex. And Kalisto desperate to make a tag, but Ciampa doesn't allow it. Ciampa, however, turns attention to Lince Dorado. And Dorado gets spiked up with a DDT. Ciampa turns attention back to Kalisto, who is on the wrong seat code again, and in the bad end of a tag. He gets sent up into the ropes, drop toe hold, and an elbow square across the back of Kalisto, and Gargano's feeling it. And Johnny plants down Kalisto. That could be enough for the house party in the Dusty Classic. And Dorado breaks it off. Meanwhile, there's Ciampa sending Dorado against the corner. And Gargano turns his attention to Dorado, hooks him in, suplex. I think Gargano spending way too much time on Dorado, as Dorado sends Gargano over the third rope, steps back outside. You don't want the referee to count you. Gargano tries to go for that spear, but Kalisto moves out of the way. Kalisto looks to capitalize off the mistake, but Gargano with the reversal. Gargano tries to capitalize, Kalisto doesn't allow it. Kalisto's the one in control now. Hooks him in, plants him down. These two jockeying for position. Gargano sends him into the ropes, tosses him around. And to this moment, Kalisto still hasn't been able to tag out to Lince Dorado, as Gargano once again smashes him against the canvas, shoulders down there, and a kick out. Oh no, but Ciampa did not like the intervention by Dorado. Kalisto with the reversal. He's got Gargano on the ropes, but Gargano manages to squirm out. Tag is made. Here comes Ciampa. Ciampa with a drop kick, and look at Ciampa. Ciampa trying to hook him in. He's got Kalisto locked in. He's got Kalisto locked in. Ciampa in the driver's seat now to advance to the semifinals of the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. And Kalisto finds a way out of it. Kalisto going for Salida del Sol, but Ciampa reverses. No Salida del Sol for Kalisto as Ciampa heads to the top rope. Tries to land down the knee. Kalisto moves out of the way, and this is an opening for Kalisto, who has not been able to tag out the entire match. Ciampa picks him up, breaks his back. Ciampa once again turns his attention to Lince Dorado in the corner. Dorado is once again unable to tag out, and Ciampa is going for the submission maneuver once again. Working the arm of Kalisto. It's locked in. It's locked in. Ciampa may have this. Ciampa may send the ticket in the Dusty Classic, but there's Dorado to break it off. And Dorado may live to regret that as Ciampa hooks him in again in this match and plants him down. Precarious position for the Lucha House Party. I think Ciampa wants to make sure Dorado is a non-factor in this. There he goes over the third rope, dumped to ringside. Kalisto is back on his feet. Neckbreaker on Ciampa. And Kalisto now, oh! Ciampa gives him a taste of his own medicine. Nobody to tag out for Kalisto, and Ciampa hooks him in. Fairy tale ending. Take care of the partner in the corner. And Tommaso Ciampa hooks the inside leg. DIY moves on into Dusty.
Here are your winners, Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa.
DIY moves on in the Dusty to the semifinals. And we'll take a look at the updated bracket for the Dusty here. DIY moves on. They'll face the winners of the match between the Undisputed Era and Mustafa Ali with Cedric Alexander, as the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic moves on SmackDown. And still to come, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the 2021 Women's Royal Rumble, Becky Lynch, comes around to tell us what is she gonna do at WrestleMania. We'll find out live later tonight. And still to come, our main event. It's the Champion versus Champions affair. Shinsuke Nakamura, the Intercontinental Champion, versus Seth Rollins, the WWE Champion. That is our main event tonight. Meanwhile, back down here at ringside,
The following contest is a triple threat match. Making his way to the ring from Cardiff, Wales, weighing in at 147 pounds, Mark Andrews.
huge opportunity for young Mark Andrews. He goes one-on-one in a triple threat match against Chad Gable and Roderick Strong from the Undisputed Era. The winner will earn a future opportunity at the Cruiserweight Championship. It's a #1 contenders match, live next. And we are back live on SmackDown on the Space Undisputed Era's Roderick Strong making his way out here for this triple threat match with huge implications. The winner will go one-on-one against Ricochet for the Cruiserweight Championship. There's the bell. Here we go. #1 contenders match is underway. Roderick Strong going right after Mandrews. And Gable going right after the legs of Mandrews. Clearly, the people in this ring see a lot of potential in Mandrews, and it's all Gable now. Interesting dynamic we're seeing in this match. Only Roderick Strong is a former Cruiserweight champion here. The other two competitors have not held that championship. Chad Gable had an opportunity to take on Ricochet last week at the Royal Rumble kickoff show. It did not pan out very well for Mr. Gable. Of course, Mandrews had an opportunity against Ricochet back in December in an incredible match back at No Mercy. Suplex on Chad Gable by Mandrews. Roderick Strong tries to go for the knee. Mandrews says no. There he goes into the ropes. Hurricane Rana, and down goes Roddy. Turning his attention to Gable, and it's all Mandrews in the early goings here. Here's Mandrews with the suplex. Chad Gable taking a breather on the outside may cost him an opportunity at the Cruiserweight Championship if he doesn't get back into the ring soon. Huge knee by Roderick Strong. Mandrews in a bad position here as Roddy plants him down. And now Roddy turning his attention to Chad Gable, the drop kick across the back of the former Olympian. Repeated shots by Roddy. Oh, and a cross line. Gable is down, but Mandrews is back in the ring. And he's about to get Roddy for a ride here. Oh, nice reversal there by Chad Gable, who gets back in the ring with Mandrews. Remember, last time these two faced each other, Chad Gable was able to pull a fast one with a small package of Mandrews, and that's exactly how Gable ended up getting the opportunity at the Cruiserweight Championship at the Royal Rumble Kickoff Show. Meanwhile, Chad Gable is in a dangerous position here at the mercy of Mandrews, who's about to take flight through the second row with a beautiful tope suicida into our announce table. Roddy not wasting any time. He wants to make sure that he catches the best of both of these men. Whoa, and there's that knee again. Andrews on the outside, Gable on the outside, and these matches spread out through the FedEx Forum. Look at this, Mandrews taking it to Roderick Strong on the outside and sending Gable back in the ring. Or could be on his way down. Beautiful dropkick takes down Gable, but it's still close to the ropes for Mandrews to make a cover. Forearm to the face by Mandrews. And now Gable in the corner, but there's Roddy taking advantage of the situation. Oh, what a backbreaker! There's a reason why Roddy goes by the nickname the Messiah of the Backbreaker, the two-time Cruiserweight Champion, showing us why here. But Mandrews is not giving up, taking it to Roderick Strong here, and now trying to follow up the momentum of Gable, but Gable fires back. Gable goes for the cover, hooks the inside leg, isn't enough to put Mandrews away and get another opportunity at the championship. Mandrews powers out at 2. Mark back on his feet. What's gonna happen? No! And that is gonna burn in the face. It's all Chad Gable at this moment in the match. Gable sends Mandrews flying. And now Gable tries to follow it up on, oh, Roderick Strong, who wipes them out with a dropkick, and now Roderick is looking to capitalize here. End of Heartache. The end of Heartache on Chad Gable, who's in a world of trouble, but there's Mandrews. Oh, Roderick Strong insistent on going for that cover. Mandrews is not going to allow that. Instead, Mandrews is going to hook him in and spike them again into a cover, but there's Chad Gable with a drop kick. Incredible match we're watching here. The winner gets Ricochet for the Cruiserweight title. Northern Light suplex by Chad Gable to Mandrews. Here's Gable trying to capitalize. Hooking Roderick Strong in. Sending him bouncing against the canvas. Roddy rolls out of the ring. But here's Mandrews back in this one. Here's Mandrews with the Slumdog Millionaire. Of the Slumdog Millionaire, hooks the inside leg. Isn't enough to put him away. Mandrews gets another shot.
Here is your winner, Mark Andrews.
And if I were Ricochet, I'd be worried, because this is a motivated Mark Andrews who is not going to let go of another opportunity at the Cruiserweight Championship. Incredible performance by Mark Andrews here tonight. Well, coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the 2021 Women's Royal Rumble, Becky Lynch, joins us to talk about her future. The man is back. Next. And we are back. Here comes the man. The winner of the 2021 Women's Royal Rumble, former Smackdown Women's Champion, Becky Lynch. It's been a long, long year that we have not seen Becky in the ring. But she's done so much off the ring. Of course, she became the mom. And now Becky making a triumphant return to Friday night after winning the Royal Rumble. What a scene it was last weekend at the Royal Rumble, when the buzzer hit 0 and Becky Lynch came in at number 30, last eliminating Mia Yim to punch her ticket to Las Vegas for WrestleMania 37. It's gonna be great to hear from the man.
Now, here's the thing about Shayna Baszler. She was a pioneer of women's MMA. Top-ranked cage fighter for 10 years straight, has the longest reigning combined title reign in NXT history. And most interestingly of all, she is a world-class scumbag. That's right, Shayna Baszler, you black hole of charisma. And you've heard about this, but last night I won the Royal Rumble match. And I don't need much time to think. I choose you. And at WrestleMania, I am going to break your mystique. I am going to take your title. And I am going to kick your ass in front of the whole world. Now, I used to only recognize you as the constipated-looking robot from NXT. The one who refused to shake my hand last year after WrestleMania. You remember that, Shayna? Do you remember that? Because I do. But now I see clearly that you are the biggest threat to come my way, since I pried this from your little friend Ronda Rousey's broken hand last year. Because you're not just looking for a fight, Shayna. You're not just looking to take a title either, are you? You have been hiding in the shadows for over a year looking to rewrite history, because normal people like me don't beat trained killers like you. Except I do. I did, and I will again. So at WrestleMania, it is me versus you. Heart versus skill. The man versus the Queen of Spades. But I do believe in my bones that you are discounting me, that you are underestimating me. And I'm gonna smash your face in for it.
Well, leaving no questions behind, Becky Lynch has launched the challenge to the SmackDown Women's Champion, to her rival, Shayna Baszler. Let me tell you, the last time these two shared a ring was back in 2019. And ever since then, Becky and Shayna went in separate paths. Destiny has brought them back together. Oh, and Becky's not holding back. Oh, this is not gonna end well. No. Shayna is gonna fire back on the winner of the Royal Rumble. Look at Baszler with those shots on Lynch. And here's Lynch fighting back. Puts her in for a suplex. All hell breaks loose. Lynch has chosen Baszler for WrestleMania. And we would like to send a special thank you to the BAMs for Married in Vegas. The WrestleMania official theme song is available on the band's new album Cherry Blossom, which you can stream right now on Spotify and Apple Music. And ladies and gentlemen, it's official. At WrestleMania, in a little over 2 months, Becky Lynch and Shayna Baszler will cross paths once again. Enemies relive the rivalry for the SmackDown Women's Championship at the grandest stage of them all, WrestleMania. And it's main event time on the space. The artist known as Shinsuke Nakamura has a huge opportunity tonight, going one-on-one against Seth Rollins. A victory over the WWE Champion on the road to WrestleMania could mean huge things for Shinsuke Nakamura.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Kyoto, Japan. Weighing in at 220 pounds, the Intercontinental Champion. He is the artist known as Shinsuke Nakamura!
What an incredible start of the year for Shinsuke Nakamura. He started it off as Intercontinental Champion. However, last week on Smackdown, a bit of a bump on the road as Nakamura took a loss against Sami Zayn. Zayn has been boasting about this on social media the entire week. And of course, Zayn now wants an opportunity at Nakamura's Intercontinental Championship. However, that has to be put on the back burner tonight as Nakamura turns his attention to the Messiah of WWE, your WWE Champion, Seth Rollins. What a weekend it was for Seth Rollins last week as he successfully retained the WWE Championship in a devious way against Daniel Bryan.
And his opponent from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, the WWE Champion, Seth Rollins!
And when I say devious, I mean that Seth Rollins had an assist from his disciple Pete Dunne. It was last weekend at the Royal Rumble. Seth Rollins, Daniel Bryan, WWE Championship on the line. Daniel Bryan seemed to have had the advantage on Seth Rollins until Seth Rollins' new disciple, Pete Dunne, decided to stick his hands in the fire. He pulled on Daniel Bryan, pulled him off the apron. Bryan bounced off the floor, and it allowed Seth Rollins to pick up momentum, gain the victory with a curb stomp, and retain his WWE Championship. Certainly not a mighty way to retain the championship, but a win is a win if you ask the Messiah. And this match is underway. Seth Rollins, Shinsuke Nakamura, champion versus champion. Nakamura with the reversal takes control of Rollins, hooks him in, plants him down on his knee, and oh my goodness. Well, we have Sami Zayn distracting Nakamura. He may be making his way out here. We'll see how this goes as our main event rolls on. And we're back live on Smackdown. Sami Zayn did not come out here a ploy to distract Shinsuke Nakamura, and instead Seth Rollins took control of our main event. Rollins now sending Nakamura into the ropes, hooks him in, neck breaker. Rollins now heads to the top rope, eyes set on Shinsuke Nakamura, lands down the elbow drop. Nakamura now in the corner. And Nakamura, of course, has been trying to rebuild that momentum that he lost after the distraction by Sami Zayn before the break. Rollins hooks him in again, suplex, follows it up with a cover, shoulders down, isn't enough, and a quick kick out by Nakamura. Good kick there by Rollins as he remains in control of the Intercontinental Champion. If you're the WWE Champion, you don't want to lose matches on the road to WrestleMania. Neither if you're the Intercontinental Champion either. It's a very important match for both of these men. Rollins looking to capitalize here, continuing the onslaught of Nakamura. Nakamura tries to fight back. Rollins pushes him off. Rollins down. Sending Nakamura into the corner. Nakamura with the reversal, elbow to the face of Rollins. Rollins now sending to the ropes by Nakamura, tries to go for a knee. Rollins blocks him, wipes him out with a kick to the head. Fast and furious the action in our main event as Rollins hits the slim blade on Nakamura. Rollins now off the second rope, turns his attention to Shinsuke, lands down. Shoulders of the match, hooks the leg, isn't enough, and a kick out by Nakamura. Rollins, super kick connects. Off the super kick, hooks the leg, isn't enough to put Nakamura away here in the main event of Smackdown, and Nakamura powers out of two. Standing moonsault by Rollins, doesn't follow it up with a cover. Nakamura with the reversal, trying to create some separation. He plants Rollins down. Oh, for the love of... Again? Well, Sami Zayn's team once again playing. Nakamura and the referee waiting to see if Sami Zayn does come out and... Oh no, he's right behind you! Sami Zayn, no, he's right behind you! Full Thunderbomb! Right behind the official, Sami Zayn tries to wipe out Nakamura with a blue Thunderbomb. Rollins rolls over for the cover, but Nakamura gets the shoulder up. Nakamura first back to his feet. Rollins also back to his feet. Nakamura is not going to lose momentum off this. Sami Zayn trying his darn best to get in the head of Shinsuke Nakamura here tonight. And Nakamura off the top with that knee. Both men are down. A race to get back to their feet as Nakamura is already on one knee. He's the first one up. Shinsuke Kinshasa! Off the Kinshasa, hooks the inside leg. This could be it, but Rollins powers out. Sami Zayn must be furious as Rollins rakes the eyes of Nakamura and gets the reversal. He needed that. And now Nakamura in trouble as Rollins hooks him in. Curb stomp connects. And off the curb stomp, hooks the inside leg. Got him.
Here's your winner, Seth Rollins.
Another assist for the WWE Champion, Sami Zayn. Helps him out on this one as we close another episode of Smackdown. The road to WrestleMania is getting spicy. Ladies and gentlemen, we thank you so much for joining us. Good night from Memphis.